Hello, this is Jenny Clark with Solvability, and today I want to have another episode of What's Up with Mitch. So, Mitch calls me from time to time because he's one of my clients, and I want to be available whenever he asks certain things because I don't want him to wait until he has a big headache to call me. I'm like, hey, text me when you have a question like that, and I can tell you whether we need to jump on the phone or if it's perfectly okay or we need to bring somebody else in or what we need to do because odds are I've seen it before. So, Mitch's question today is, can we afford to hire another recruiter? So Mitch is like everybody else trying to get more positions filled, needs to get them filled faster, has to get them through faster to get them up to the point where they're in the process to get their security clearance paperwork transferred over. And it's really just kind of a killer knowing that you're going to do all this work, you're going to queue it up, you're going to get it approved, and then you're going to sit back and wait 2 months, 6 months, 8 months to try to get that person under contract. So he's got a great question. Will it make any difference if he tries to hire another recruiter? Could it speed things up? That's a question. So here's Mitch's questions, because Mitch is like, bottom line, Jenny, I just want all of this to work. Explain it. So how do we find a great recruiter that can track down the right candidates for our team? Well, actually, Mitch, you're better at doing that than I am because these are people you serve with, people that you know, partners, teammates, that can help you find that right person. And I know you're looking for ways that you can identify the right person in terms of, do they understand your culture? Do they understand what you're looking for? Do they understand the industry? And then I think the last thing you're also looking for, we talked about this before, is the compensation program. What you were saying is, Jenny, I want to pay somebody a decent salary and everything, but it would sure be nice if I could find people that would go for salary plus commission so I can pay them a little bit better based on results. And obviously I got to figure out at what point what the result is we're measuring, because them providing a great candidate is one thing, trying to get it through the approval process, which I don't have any control over. The recruiter doesn't have any control over. That could be a different game. So yeah, Mitch, remember we've talked about this before, and we've kind of got it marked in your budget. We went ahead and penciled somebody in that they would start in the June timeframe because I wanted to factor it into your indirect rates. And we look at it every month so that we make sure, is that still good? Are we still going to be able to do that? Or are we going to want to push it? Because I know you like the flexibility of being able to see it, knowing it's in there and saying, nah, I'm going to do this instead because we got something super urgent I think is more important right now. So Mitch's second question is, and I would have to say it's almost like a bitch session. Why is it taking so long to fill these requisitions? Because we need to get the revenue on that contract going. Again, Mitch, I wish I could help you with that. You know more about that than I can, but I know that that's something you care about because we got that contract back in April. You've had somebody working on it consistently. You've got 2 candidates sent up for approval. You've got one that's in the security clearance transfer process. And you're right. We've had it since April. We have no revenue yet on the contract. What are we doing about that? So again, I would say you probably just need to be back in touch with the contracting officer and the project manager and find out if there's something they would like you to do different because they're your customer and they can answer that. Mitch's last question is, how do we make sure that recruiters understand what we're looking for so we can attract, recruit, and retain talent? Well, Mitch, again, I think this is something you've already got a handle on that. You've picked the right people because you pick people that really look like you look, think like you think, and share your vision and your mission. And they're mission focused. They're driven by what they're doing. They're results oriented. They don't give you all this, well, I tried to make some phone calls, but nobody answered. Any of those excuses, they're with you all the way. So whatever you did to find that last guy, Jay, do it again. And keep it. Keep being consistent. Mitch is unstoppable. Are you? You know where you want to go. Solvability can help you get there with the cost and pricing intelligence you need to accelerate and scale your business. Most of our clients get started with our free wrap rate calculator, simple spreadsheet that shows you how you apply fringe overhead, G&A, and profit and other costs to your base labor to figure out what your billing rate should be. And you could also calculate it backwards, because a lot of times you know what the rate is you're going to be able to bill that person at. You need to calculate it the other way, so you can say, I've got to hire somebody for $40 an hour or less, or I'm not going to maintain my profitability. And I just don't see that I'm going to be able to fill that position. I'm going to move on because I can't meet this specific theater-based requirement. I don't know where they came up with that rate, but somebody else will have to do that. I'm walking away. You can always text me, though. My cell phone is 256-882-6276. So send me a text. Tell me who you are, how you found me, and we can set up a time to talk, because there could be some other things that we could be working on together through some of my other programs. Look forward to hearing you soon.